Hello everyone, and welcome back to my series where I make my own Pokemon game without any coding experience. In this video, I added even more move animations and implemented them into the game. As you can see in the background footage, I added a total of 4 early game moves this time around. I wanted to do some end game moves that were suggested as well, but while some of their sprite sheets are mostly finished, the in-game aspects outside of the sprite sheet are lacking, so I will wait to show them until next time. Every time I add a new move, the time it takes to make a new move is shortened by a noticeable amount. For example, with Pound, I implemented a squashing mechanic that I can modify at ease. So anytime I want to make the target squash, it takes like 10 seconds. This can be said for many aspects of the moves, with the after images seen in Quick Attack being a great example. There are a ton more improvements to the move animation code, like shaking and making particles for a set amount of time rather than a burst, and changing the color of the screen, but I won't get into it. After bolstering the code for animations, I added multi-hit moves to the game, and they're working great. Next up, I worked on more of the overworld stuff, with a big focus on getting portals to new areas working. With a bit of time, and a bit more time, and a large helping of, you guessed it, more time, I finally managed to implement them into the game. Some truly nasty bugs showed up that took hours of my chimp brain to figure out. I won't get into the specifics, but basically, movement was completely unusable after entering a new scene thanks to a bug in Unity that hardly anyone has ever encountered before. With upwards of 20 hours up in flames, and some other bugs like player duplication and the animations disappearing on grass, making the player turn into a majestic ice skater. Portals were finally implemented. It's looking great, and it's complete with a fade between areas to make it more polished. As you can probably tell, this new route isn't exactly looking great. Up until now, I've been using free assets for the scenery and tile map, but they aren't exactly what I want. In the next video, I plan to make an entire custom tile map and construct my first real route, and I hope you look forward to that. As you can see on the screen, I have a spreadsheet with all the suggested moves to animate. I wanted to get 5 early game moves and 5 other moves done every video, and that's still my goal, but the later game moves are more complicated, so if I ever don't reach that 10 animations a video mark, it will be the late game moves that I end up not doing. So leave a comment for early game moves to animate, and it will be done sooner rather than later. With that, please like and subscribe to keep up with my progress, and this has been Panco, and I will see you all next time.